CHP Mayor Ekrem İmamoğlu was remanded in custody on Sunday after his arrest on the 19th of March, regarded as political coup and sparking widespread condemnation. Massive protests sweep Turkey against the arrest of Erdogan's main rival İmamoğlu amid police crackdown. An estimated 1 million people gathered in Istanbul's Yenikapı Square on Sunday to celebrate Newroz, demanding freedom and democracy amid political upheaval. Newroz 2025 was celebrated across all Kurdish regions and by the diaspora with fervour over the weekend, with Abdullah Öcalan's message played to crowds in Diyarbakir. Learn more with Medya News. CHP Mayor Ekrem İmamoğlu was remanded in custody on Sunday, following his arrest on the 19th of March, along with 92 others as part of an investigation by Istanbul's chief state prosecution. He faces charges of corruption and alleged links to terrorism, as well as urban consensus, a term linked to opposition collaboration in local elections. His detention, widely regarded as an authoritarian move against President Erdogan's main rival, has sparked public uproar both domestically and internationally. The action, targeting the country's main opposition, hit the country just as hopes for a Turkish-Kurdish peace process were renewed following Kurdish leader Abdullah Öcalan's peace call in February. Ali Mahir Başarır, the party's deputy group chairman, condemned İmamoğlu's official arrest, calling it a political crackdown. He pointed out that the decision was made on the same day that CHP members were voting for their presidential candidate in the party's first-ever primaries, comparing the situation to Turkey's 1980 military coup. Turkey's pro-Kurdish Dem Party co-chairs Tülay Hatimulura and Tunca Bakirhan condemned İmamoğlu's arrest as a political coup against democracy, calling it a violation of the people's will. Bakirhan denounced the charges as fabricated and warned of rising unrest. He called for an immediate reversal of the decision, vowing that the Democratic Party will continue to protest. İmamoğlu responded to his remand on corruption charges with a defiant social media message, urging the Turkish people to persist in their struggle for democracy and declaring, "I stand tall, I will never sway." Meanwhile, 29 MEPs called on the European Commission to support a peace process in Turkey. The MEPs criticised Turkey's ongoing military incursions amid the Kurdish guerrillas' unilateral ceasefire and the government's crackdown on the political opposition, urging the EU to press Turkey for democratic reforms. The arrest of Istanbul Mayor Ekrem İmamoğlu ignited widespread protests across Turkey, marking some of the largest demonstrations in over a decade, amid a harsh crackdown on dissent, including deployment of heavy-handed riot police, blockades, media blackouts, and arrests. The protests continued over the weekend, coinciding with massive Newroz gatherings. By Friday, 2 days after İmamoğlu's initial arrest, hundreds already faced legal action for joining demos, with dozens detained following an imposed 4-day protest ban issued for Istanbul the morning of the mayor's arrest, in response to immediate backlash. Furthermore, the Justice Ministry announced that hundreds of social media accounts had been flagged for allegedly inciting hatred and encouraging criminal acts. Protest bans swiftly followed in Izmir and capital Ankara, directly linking the restrictions to maintaining public order after the Istanbul Chief Public Prosecutor's Office launched investigations against İmamoğlu. Özgür Özel, leader of İmamoğlu's CHP party, called on citizens to join nationwide peaceful demonstrations throughout the weekend, while Dem Party announced their attendance at Saraçhane, a key demo site in Istanbul. As protests continued, international responses also flooded in, with Cologne, Istanbul's twin city in Germany, condemning the mayor's arrest and demanding his immediate release. Cologne Mayor Henriette Reker urged the Turkish government to uphold democratic values. The arrest of Ekrem İmamoğlu seems like Erdogan's attempt to eliminate his fiercest competitor using the methods of an autocracy, Reka said on X. During Istanbul's massive Newroz celebration on the 23rd of March, which drew close to 1 million attendees, CHP leader Özgür Özel sent a message recognizing the Kurdish community's holiday and urging unity in the face of political repression. His message was initially met with protest following anti-Kurdish racist remarks by Ankara Mayor Mansur Yavaş the previous evening.
Özgür Özel'in mesajını size okuyacağım. Havanlo. Na havanlo.
The message, however, was received with hesitation at first, as segments of the audience reacted angrily to Özel's perceived silence in the wake of offensive remarks made by Ankara Mayor Mansur Yavaş. As a result, when the Newroz organisers attempted to introduce Özel's written message at Yenikapı Square, parts of the crowd protested vocally. The programme was briefly disrupted until the moderator persuaded the audience to hear the statement.
Değerli kardeşlerim, Türkiye'nin geleceğinin, millet iradesinin, bir avuç insanın çıkarı için kuşatma altına alındığı bir günde hep beraber baharı karşılıyoruz. 19 Mart darbecileri, Cumhurbaşkanı adayımız Ekrem İmamoğlu'nun şahsında görülmemiş bir adaletsizlikle demokrasimize kast etmiş durumdadır. Böyle bir ortamda Newroz alanındaki sıcaklık Saraçhane'ye, Saraçhane'deki direniş Yenikapı'ya güç vermektedir. Darbeci zihniyeti Kürt ile Türk'ün arasına girmeyecektir. Kardeşliğimizi bozamayacaktır. Dayanışmamıza ket vurmayacaktır. Newroz alanındaki ortak halayımızı bozamayacaklar. Tutuşan ellerimizi birbirinden ayıramayacaklar. İstanbul, Kürdün de, Türk'ün de, Alevinin, Sünni'nin, CHP'nin, AKP'nin, MHP'nin, DEM Parti'nin de şehridir. Ekrem İmamoğlu, siyasi parti, etnik veya dini inanç gözetmeksizin 16 milyon İstanbul tümünün belediye eş başkanının iradesidir. Bugün Ekrem İmamoğlu değil, İstanbul tutuklanmıştır. Bunun hukukla, kanunla hiçbir izahı yoktur. Çocuklarımızın geleceği için bu darbeyi hep beraber püskürtmek zorundayız. Saraçhane ile Çağlayan arasında mekik dokurken direniş alanından mahkeme salonuna, mahkeme salonundan direniş alanına gidip gelirken aklımda hep aynı cümle dolaşıyor. Kurtuluş yok. Ya tek başına, ya hep beraber, ya hiçbirimiz. Halkın iradesini gasp eden bir avuç zümre, Kürt'ten, Türk'ten, Türkiye'den büyük değildir. Hiçbir karanlık, emel baharın gelişini, milletimizin özgür, demokratik, eşitlik, adil bir Türkiye'nin gelişini engelleyemez. Biz halkız, biz eşitliğe, özgürlüğe susamış milyonlarız. Özgürlük halayına hep beraber duracağımız günler yakındır. O halayda Başkanımız Ekrem İmamoğlu, Selahattin Demirtaş ve Figen Yüksekdağ seçilmiş suçsuz tüm dostlarımızla mutlaka olacaktır. Newroz Piroz be. CHP Genel Başkanı Özgür Özel. Spas.
Hundreds of thousands gathered in Diyarbakir, the major Kurdish majority city known as Ahmed in southeast Turkey, for Newroz celebrations, where a rare 1997 message from imprisoned Kurdish leader Abdullah Öcalan was played out to the crowds. The event, marked by the slogan Democratic Society for Freedom, reflected renewed hope for peace after years of conflict. Addressing the crowd, Free Women's Movement member Sebahat Tunçul urged the Turkish government to open paths for democratic politics, as chants rang out in support of Öcalan. In a historic first for Turkish politics, CHP leader Özgür Özel sent a formal message of solidarity to the Ahmed Newroz celebrations, stating, "We will build a Turkey where everyone lives together in peace on the basis of equal citizenship." Meanwhile, in the autonomous administration of North and East Syria, Syrian Democratic Forces Commander-in-Chief Mazloum Abdi led a Newroz torchlighting ceremony, joined by top administration officials, including Ilham Ahmed and Salih Muslim, and representatives of the US-led global coalition against ISIS. Tens of thousands of Kurds, Arabs, Assyrians, Armenians, and Turkmen gathered across Syria, with some events in the north held on a smaller scale in respect for the victims of a recent Turkish airstrike that killed 10 civilians. Newroz celebrations also extended to Alawite and Druze communities, who showed solidarity by lighting Newroz fires and raising their flags. Cultural Newroz events also took place in Iraqi Kurdistan, with Muslim and Yazidi Kurdish people celebrating together in Shekan. Collective fires lit in Suleymaniye, and in Acre over 1,000 people participated in an iconic torch-lit procession. In Iranian Kurdistan, known as Rojhilat, huge crowds gathered on the streets, defying attempts by the Iranian regime to ban Newroz festivities and public dancing. Tens of thousands attended the celebrations in Urmia, West Azerbaijan province. And among many Newroz events across European cities, Brussels saw a significant celebration featuring speeches, concerts, and a large banner with the image of imprisoned Kurdish leader Abdullah Öcalan, alongside a message calling for a democratic society and peace. Kurdistan National Congress co-chair Ahmed Karamus highlighted Öcalan's recent message, calling it a historic opportunity for the Kurdish people and urging broader support for peace and freedom.